Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the heathen, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in this law I see it sunrise and sundown. Him I go dear like a tree planted by the rivers of water that bringeth forth fruit in the season. Him leaf never I go wither, and whatsoever him do shall prosper. Yea! The heathen them now they sow them there like a chaff, which the wind driveth away. Therefore the heathen them never go turn upon judgment of the sinner man, they will in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord God Jah loveth the way of the righteous and the way of the sinner man them always and always. I go perish. Let the people of the Most High God say, Jah! Kadama we groma beati la e exag beer tanaistalin abashante shante 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 kadama we groma beati la e. Where two and three meet in the name of the Most High Jah, and there's so Jah there. If Jah never build up your other builder, I go build it in the vain same way. If Jah never watch upon your house, the watchman I go watch it in vain. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous run into it and them is saved. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but Jah shall deliver him from all of them. And I give thanks, and I give thanks. Our mouse of Bolisa, I don't know what a sick player for. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High Jah shall therein abide under the shadow of the Almighty. And I give thanks, and I give thanks. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushunamo, where we speak truth to power. And my name, Blakk RASTA. Now in every traditional African home, there is a black pot. And every time this black pot sits on the fire, ingredients of so many different kinds, shapes, sizes, colors, aromas, and even smells find the way into the black pot, putting aside all differences. They are subjected to some amount of heating. They produce one homogeneous product known as food. Now, interestingly, the food does not benefit the black pot, neither does it benefit the ingredients. The food benefits us, the eaters. Yet, the black pot and the ingredients will never ever say they will not produce food because they don't benefit from the food. They continue to produce food every now and then in peace, love, and unity. My brother, my sister, total harmony. That is why we must also sit back and look at the good example of the black pot. Now, symbolically, the black pot represents the continent of Africa. And the ingredients in the black pot represent us. Much as we are so many people of different varieties. Yes, we have different faiths, creeds, and religion. But we all must decide and agree that yes, out of the different varieties, we are still united. We come together on the continent of Africa to play our role in the development of our continent, our people, our land. We must be that Joshua generation. Remember, so many people will not plant trees because they are so selfish. They will tell you, how long will this tree take to grow? By the time it grows, I would have been dead and gone. Yet these are the same people who love the shade of trees planted by other people who did not live long enough to benefit from the shade of these trees. My brother, my sister, we must not be selfish. We must be very selfless, thinking about our generation and even beyond. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushunamu, where we speak truth to power. And my name, Blakk RASTA. We are live on Pan-African TV, Africa's only Pan-African TV. We are also live on Loud Silence TV. We are super live on Ghana Web TV. And of course, we are live on Black Empire TV, our own TV. Pick up our numbers on the screen. Do business with us. We are ready to propagate your business and promote it and get it to all the four corners of the world. We are the biggest on TV. This is the show everybody is watching. It's known as the Black Pot, aka Kukushonamo. And here, we do not criticize, but if we must criticize, we will not hold back. We will criticize just on one condition: to build and not to destroy. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushonamo. And here, we speak truth to power. Now the very first story. And what does the story say? Watch it. It says what? Ace Ankomah gives up on Ghana. Why? Who is Ace Ankomah? Why is he giving up on Ghana? This is Ace Ankomah. In fact, he's a guitarist. He plays guitar so well. At the same time, his day job is law. He's a lawyer. In fact, a great one. One of repute. This is a man who is known in the media. He used to be on TV, radio, every now and then, speaking his mind about how Ghana can be better, especially in the days of President Mahama. Now is the 10 of the NPP. And so many people think that he's kept so quiet. Some people are beginning to think that, oh, is he a member of the NPP, or does he have sympathies for the NPP? Some even went ahead to say, oh, he's from the same hometown as the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo. For that matter, his bias is just showing. This is Ace Ankomah. Why is he giving up on Ghana? Ghana irritates me. I give up on it every day. And this is Ace Ankomah, as published by City News. Watch this. Come here. Let's read it together. Come in. It says what? Private legal practitioner and leading member of pressure group Occupy Ghana, Ace Ankomah, has been recounting his life story. Ace Ankomah, in an interview on Footprints on City TV, hosted by Samuel Atamensa, said his advocacy work and social change campaigns are because he's always irritated by issues affecting the country. I've always stated my views. I've neither been shy to say what I think. I am no shrinking violet. I don't pull punches and I don't suffer foolishness. Gladly, I see a country that has so much yet so little. It's a painful thing to look at Ghana. Ghana irritates me very much. Every day, I give up on Ghana, and the next day, I am back still trying to see if we can make Ghana well. Every day I say, let's just give up. But sometimes I feel like, let's just forget it. It happens to me, and I will say today, I won't bother myself with Ghana. In 2 hours, I am back writing something about Ghana, because this is Ghana. The outspoken lawyer, who is also the managing partner at Benchy, Enchil, Lecha and Ankomah law firm, explained that he is now toned down on expressing his views on the happenings in the country as a way of disciplining himself. Even with that, he said he still does his advocacy work via Occupy Ghana. I don't understand those who do not want to speak. It comes at a cost, because everybody out there thinks they can insult you because you speak your mind. People say, why don't you speak too much of late? I said, I grew up and decided to discipline myself. You know me, I can pick a fight in an empty room. I don't fear engaging in a fight with anyone. I can't pull punches. So the best way to discipline myself is not to get involved at the human advocacy level, but I will do what I can through Occupy Ghana, he noted. Ace Ankomah said the group has been able to make some impact on government's decisions despite the many threats in members encounter. Dash it away. Dash it away. And come here. Hear me now. Listen. Ace Ankomah is a very, very vocal man. If he says that now he's disciplining himself and he doesn't want to talk, I truly do not see why Ghanaians we'll have to look his direction. He's not the only one who can talk. Ace Ankomah is not the only patriot in Ghana. Ace Ankomah is not the only man whose ideas matter. So sometimes when I hear people say, why is Ace Ankomah not talking anymore? Why is Ace Ankomah not talking anymore? I turn around and look at them and say, why don't you start talking? Listen, the man has done his bit. Whether he is a supporter or a sympathizer of the party in power or not, very soon chickens will come home to roost. The most important thing is that Ghana must work. If Ace Ankomah is giving up on Ghana, well, he has his own reasons. But he has said it and it's so clean. Come here. What Ace Ankomah is saying is very simple. He says that almost every time when he tells himself that, listen, forget Ghana, I am done with Ghana. The next moment, he's back here and he's doing things. In fact, he has his children studying in some schools abroad. He could also decide that he will leave the country and go out. After all, he has the money. He's a lawyer who has made a lot of money. He could have decided to walk out of this country. But two reasons. Would he be able to make the amount of money he's making in Ghana out there? Would he be relevant out there as he is in Ghana? Number two, Ace Ankomah, does he have Ghana beaten in his heart? These are the two questions we ask ourselves. Some people don't understand. Patriotism sometimes is more than a curse. It pushes you on and on. Sometimes you tell yourself, listen, I'm not going to comment on this issue. It happens to me sometimes. I tell myself, listen, this issue is so annoying. I do not want to talk about it. The next moment, you see me talking about it and I tell myself, listen, Ghana first. For Ghana to be able to work, no one individual should ever stand and say that I'm backing down. For Ghana to work, we need all hands on deck. For Ghana to work, cowards must be sent away. It's cowards who go to battle and then they run back and say that they will come and fight another day. A soldier should only run back when that is the only option left. It's either you are shot or you shoot. My brother, my sister, this is Ghana. Remember our national anthem. If you are not familiar with the words of the national anthem, think about the national pledge. When our forefathers decided to lay down their lives, the blood and toil, the sweat, to be able to bring us here, we cannot afford to let them down. Listen, sometimes when you are called to talk, when you are called here and you start talking, many people sit back and think that you have nothing doing with your time. But it is a calling. That is why some people get into it and at the end of the day they run back. Those of us who have the calling to speak for the nation, to be able to stand on our two legs, no matter what the consequences are, to see a country that will be better for me, for you, and the next generations and other generations yet to come, will never run away. It doesn't matter. We could be angry. We could leave the country for a number of months, sometimes running into years. But deep inside us, we know that wherever we are, we don't belong there. We belong right here in this country called Ghana. It's annoying. Look at the political situation. Everybody is playing the buffoonery. Look how this president is running around disgracing us all over the place. If you are a true patriot and you sit back and look at some of these things, sometimes you feel like you should just plant explosives around the whole nation, explode the whole nation, and send all of us into space where we all will go there and become extraterrestrial human beings. My brother, my sister, sometimes it gets so annoying when you look at people who are not using their brains. They vote the same old thieves into power. And as long as those old thieves are their thieves, they know that these are their thieves. So when they steal, they will share the booty. They do not hate corruption. They only pretend to hate it if they do not benefit from corruption. Once you are corrupt and you give me part of the corrupt booty, I am okay. I will support you to be more corrupt. None of us is ready to stand on his 2 feet and say, hey, I am very hungry and you are bringing me food to eat, yet I know that this food is coming from out of corruption. I will not accept it. How many of us are ready to do that? My brother, my sister, from where we stand, Ghana has to get better. And if Ghana must get better, none of us should ever give up on Ghana. If other people in other countries gave up on their countries, would you ever think about going to those countries? If the Americans gave up on their America, would you want to go there for vacations? If the Rwandans gave up on their Rwanda, would you today sit back and say, oh wow, Rwanda? And if the British did give up on Britain, do you think that today you go there on vacations? My brother, the onus lies on us to stand firm, no matter how much pain it brings us, to stand firm with our country and make sure that things happen, or else we are doomed for life.
Go on, Skipper George.
Blackpot, Coco Show, man.